Well, hello and welcome back, Geminis. How are you all today? I hope you are well. And Spirit has a message for you. If you have been on my channel before, welcome back, as I said. If not, well, thank you for joining us. If you're here today, it's because you're meant to be here. You're meant to receive this message from the spirit realm. For those of you who do belong to our channel, please subscribe us. Thank you so much for your messages and your wonderful feedback that we get. We really do appreciate it wholeheartedly. I usually try and go through and give everybody a little tick or a little heart just to say that I have read your message. And so again, thank you. If you would like to subscribe to our channel, well, we'd be absolutely thrilled. If you enjoy this video today, maybe you'd like to give me a little like. And if you'd like to receive messages in the future when it comes to what's going on in your life, when it comes to your star sign for the month, if you'd like to find out what's going on for the month for you, or if you would just like to just receive my everyday videos that we just put out there for anybody to find, well, why not hit the subscribe button now? I know that you all get asked to do that all the time. People say, oh, please subscribe. It's part of being on YouTube, but I can assure you we do appreciate it when you do. And so these messages are from the Spirit Realm, Gemini, for you. Let's have a little look at what they want to say to you. My name's Linda, and I'm from Queensland, Australia, and I live in the hinterland on the Sunshine Coast, and I absolutely love it here. It's beautiful. I feel I'm very blessed, and I love to hear from everybody who does leave a comment. I love to hear from where you're from. It really gives me a bit of a kick. Okay, let's have a little look first at what's happening, Gemini. So I don't know if you're on timeout at the moment or whether you actually need some time out. Do you need some time out to recharge your batteries? Maybe it's maybe it's something that's going on around you, the weather's causing a few issues where you need to take a break. Get away from it all, I'm being told. I'm also being told to say to you, maybe you need to walk away from it. So if you need some time out from a situation, Gemini, are you thinking maybe I need to just go away and be by myself for a while? We also have the home card around that too, so maybe you need some time out from the people around you at home. It's very possible. If you're in a situation where you're one of 6 kids, hypothetically, and everything's going on around you, then you probably do need a break. However, we do have the fear card here too. This is all about you taking control of your fears, taking charge of your fears, and not allowing the fear to stop you from doing everything you feel you need to do at the moment. We have your home, we have stagnation, and we also have a need to make peace. And so let's have a look first at this card here, taking some time out. This is about taking time out for you, taking time out. And okay, it looks a very summary photo. And Gemini, you could be anywhere in the world. You could be in the middle of a snowstorm. But what this really means is that sometimes we need a little bit of R&R, don't we? We need to recharge our batteries. We need to take time out. Gemini, if you're in a situation where you can take time out, we do have the timing card, and the timing is right now, right now. In fact, time could be running out for you to do that. And when we look at what could be holding you back from doing that, we do have fear. We do have the fear card here. So do you need to confront your fears about having some time out? Are you a little bit afraid that if I do this or I do that, that maybe things won't turn out the way you're hoping? And we do have your home. We have the improvements around your home, and we also have stagnation. And so another reason maybe why you need to just take your time and just take your time and have a bit of a break. Maybe you need to take your time. Maybe there are things happening around you, Gemini, in your home at the moment that you need, that you need a break. It's also possible for some of you that there's nothing really going on around you at the moment. Things are not improving in your home. There's a sort of a stagnation going on, and you're not quite sure how to handle it. Should I just, maybe get away from it or go for a walk on the beach, have a couple of days off away and just think things over. And when it comes to fears, maybe you need to look into why it is that you've got these fears, and are fears holding you back from having this break, to have this time out. When we look at this teddy bear, what we see here is, and look, it is sitting next to the fear, taking control of your fears and confronting your fears. When we look at this, we do see that it's all about, maybe there's a need to forgive. Maybe there's a need to disregard what has been said or has happened. Maybe you just need to let it go. And also about making peace. And sometimes we need to make peace within, don't we? Sometimes we need to make peace with ourselves and go within and say to yourself, well, Gemini, say to yourself, well, I mustn't beat myself up about this, because, I need some time out. I need the break. I need to have get away from this situation. And so I have to make peace within, because I know that it's all about me looking after myself and taking control of the fears that I have around that. Look, he's also a knight in shining armour, isn't he, Sarah? Do you need to be this brave knight in shining armour? Be brave. Don't be frightened here to do what you know you need to do around, your home and work situation, the situation that you're in today at this very moment. If it's causing stagnation, then maybe you do need to have a bit of time out. Maybe you need to take holidays. If you're in a situation, Gemini, where you're in you're in a job that's really hard, it's really difficult, it puts a lot of pressure on you. Maybe you need to put in for some holidays and have a bit of a break, and just to refresh yourself. This beautiful knight in shining armour, he's really ready, isn't he? He's ready. Look at him, he's just about got that sword up, he's ready to strike. So are you ready? Are you ready to face the truths, face your fears, hit them head on, and when you've done that, make peace within, make peace with yourself, make peace with whatever you need to make peace with at this initial stage, even if it is forgiveness and forgiving others. Even that is important. What else would they like to say to you today, Gemini? And remember, this reading will resonate with many of you. Some of you only part of it. Well, that may be the only part you need. And so just listen to what Spirit gives out today. And if you would like to let me know, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to know if it has made a difference to you, or it has helped you in some way. And so let's have a little look at what our Spirit wants to say to you today. Here we go, a little rose-breasted grosbeak. What a beautiful bird. What a beautiful bird. Well, what we've got here is we've got sadness is part of life. And so here we have this sorry card. But you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal. A bit of time out, maybe? A little bit of time out to heal. But once you work your way through the emotion, you'll be stronger than before. You'll be stronger than before. You'll be ready to get back on your horse and move forward. And here we have the deer. This is where we have the deer. And this is, you can expect to kindle a new romance. So this can be about relationships, open-heartedness. This is about being sensitive and kind as well, Gemini. It's a need for it's important to always be kind and sensitive and open-hearted to whatever is going on in our lives. It's very important. But this is about friendships and relationships too. You can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. So this is also about friendships. You may suddenly receive a message from someone or be invited to a social event. So it's very possible, Gemini, that whatever day you're watching this video, maybe there's an invitation on its way, or maybe you've already received it. What I'm being told to say to you is don't be afraid to say yes. Don't be afraid to say yes. This is all about friendship. This is all about friendship. And somebody coming back from the past, maybe somebody, an old friend, or may decide to contact you, say, hey, haven't seen each other for ages, or I'm in the area. How would you like to catch up? Go for it. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, Gemini. And here we have the kangaroo. This is of course, here in Australia, this is this is something, an animal we're very, very popular with. And what the message here for you, Gemini, is you feel that there's more to life than you're living, so it's time to move on. This is about stagnation. Stagnation's here. It is time. It's time for you to have some time out and to take charge and get ready to move. You may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you. That can happen too, or perhaps you're being drawn to that would make you happy. Either way, you're in control. Take charge, control. So again, we're looking at you being in control of the situation. It's looking at you being in charge of a situation where maybe you need to remove yourself. Maybe you need to take yourself away. Maybe you need to make peace and then move on, because maybe this situation is causing stagnation around you, Gemini. Are you finding that you're in a situation where there is this stagnation, that whatever situation you're in, you just feel like you're not getting anywhere, it's not doing you any good. And so it's like, well, what do I do? Well, maybe you do need to just move away from it all, walk away from it. And here we have the ram. Look, they're butting heads here, aren't they? They're butting heads and stubbornness and all that sort of thing. Occasionally you may experience clashes with others. It's a part of life, isn't it? This does happen. We do. This is just one of those things that happens. If you decide the matter's worth your energy, then do what you can do to minimise the conflict without sacrificing your own goals or beliefs. So sometimes we have to make peace, forgive, forget, move on. Take a break, take that, be told to say to you, take that leap of faith. Time to close the door. I'm also being told to say to you, it's time for you to close the door. Time for you to close the door on something. And we have the letting go deck that tells us all about those sorts of things, Gemini, because sometimes we have to let go, don't we? We have to let go of something. And so let's have a little look at what Spirit is saying about this, the need to let go of that sacrificing your own goals. Let's see what they want to say to you, Gemini. Okay, start the day by surrendering your thoughts and feelings about your expectations. Picture the way you would like it to go. And let go of all negative thoughts that would interfere with things going that way. Again, this is about, if you're in a toxic environment or something that's not good for you, again, this is also confront your fears and have time out from that. Then, at the end of the day, sit down and surrender anything that comes up with that you overlooked, didn't have time to pay attention to. This is called cleaning up, which may help you sleep better. So for closure, time to maybe bring something to closure, Gemini. Maybe it's time for you to, what's the point of butting heads with someone? What's the point of that? if there's no real solution, if it just stays the same way, there's no point. We all experience clashes with others, don't we? But do we want to keep giving it energy? Do we want to keep feeding it? Because that's not always a good way to go, is it? Spirit saying to you, or my guide is saying to you, do you really want this? Do you really want to be in this position, Gemini? I know that there are a lot of you out there that are in this position that don't want to be there. But you have to try if you can, to take control and change that. Change that. Here we are. Look, this is the Persian cat. Beautiful, isn't she? Beautiful queen. Don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams, Gemini. You may have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. This is all about you can do this. You go for it. You can go for it. This is about, brilliance, independence, being independent, charming. You're talented, you're charming. Geminis are always charming. They're beautiful. They're male and female. There's no gender here, but Geminis are very charming people. They're very charming people. When they smile, people notice the smile and things like that. So be who you are. Be that charming person. Um, if you've got several things that you're vying for at the moment, just know that you're very swift. You're very swift-minded. You're very quick at what you do. Too, you're quick people. You walk fast. You do things fast. You can have many things going on around you, and you can cope with all of them at once. This is Gemini. This is who you are. This is what you're very capable of handling many things. You're entrepreneurs, and you're very good at what you do when you put your mind to it. When you really have a passion that you love, and you're hard workers. You really do put your mind to it. Look, we have a beginning here. Wonderful. This is wonderful, isn't it? So this is the dove. This is new beginnings. So this is the new beginnings. This is the Ace of Cups. So this is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. So you're on the precipice of something new, Gemini. A whole new beginning here. Absolutely beautiful. But don't waste your time with these people. So maybe just to have time out, and it may be the first blush of romance. It can be romance. It can be love. The rebirth of a current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. It's about, the Ace of Cups it's a water sign, it's emotional, but it's mainly new beginnings. It's usually also, starting something new that could be a little bit emotional. Look, this could be a relationship. Maybe you're on the precipice of maybe a new relationship. It's very possible. Some of you, maybe just meeting somebody for the first time, and that's a beautiful thing. But just remember, that take your time. Just take your time, and and everything will turn out well. It's very important that you trust your intuition. You must trust your intuition, even if you're unsure of what's happening around you. It's all will be revealed soon. So worry is unnecessary. No, don't worry about anything. Take control of your fears. Don't let anything hold you back. If you are fearful of this new relationship, you just take your time. You just take your time. You must trust. You must have trust and faith in your intuition, because we are all intuitives, Gemini. We all have the gift of intuition. So don't allow yourself to not go ahead because of fear. Just trust what Spirit is saying to you. Just trust what Spirit is saying to you. Now, this is a beautiful deck. This is a numbers deck. And it has some really lovely messages to the number. But the printing on this deck is very small. Very small. Something they should have thought about. And so I find that, as you can see, I'm a lady that wears glasses, and yet I still have trouble. I still have trouble reading the fine print on these cards, and so I have to turn into a detective here. So you'll be given number 911. 911. If you see 9 everywhere, if you see a lot of 9s, then, and you see a lot of 11s, so if you see 911, If you see, 9 and 2, which 11 is 2, is 11. 11 is a very powerful number, very powerful. It's all about your mind and keeping positive in your thoughts. But this is about transition. This is about transition. And so it's a beautiful card. It's walking from, if you can see the photo, she's walking from a very ordinary place to a beautiful, she's walking over a bridge, isn't she? Your fabulous period will soon come to a close. Tumultuous. I think they spelt this wrong. That's not how you spell tumultuous. But anyway, you know what? I had a bit of trouble. Will come to a close, and the crest of new beginnings and change will sweep over you. New beginnings. This is a beautiful message, Gemini. You're on the precipice of a whole new beginning here. Your guardian angel extends a guided hand, encouraging you to reinvent yourself and rise above obstacles by taking purposeful steps towards a brilliant future. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful. Trust your intuition. This is all about new beginnings. This is all about taking control, and making peace with whatever it is that you need to make peace with, or whoever you need to make peace with, Gemini. Okay? But if you try to do that and you feel like you're butting your head up against a brick wall, well, sometimes we just have to move on and concentrate on manifesting our own dreams, bringing in what we need in life. And so, if you need time out, take the time out. If you need time out from your home or work because you feel that it's stagnant, there's not much going on, take the time. Confront any fears that you have over that. Make peace within yourself and know that there's wonderful messages here, wonderful messages for you to begin a whole new journey. And there could be love around the corner. It could be love around the corner too. But the most important one here is about you transitioning. This is about you transitioning. Your tumultuous period will soon come to a close. I got it right that time. So whatever it is you've been going through, whatever's causing stagnation, whatever's causing you to be a little bit fearful, Gemini, it's coming to a closure. We're just coming out of a Mercury retrograde too. So I'm recording this on the 23rd of August, and the retrograde ends this next week. So today's a Friday. So when Mercury turns back and goes out of retrograde, we need about 2 to 3 days for everything to settle down again. And so that's when, if you've been going through a bit of a tumultuous period, like a lot of us have with this Mercury retrograde this time, then that's coming to a closure, and it's time then for you to walk that path. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to walk that bridge. You won't fall. You're not going to fall down. You've got everything waiting for you here. You've got all this waiting for you. Look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is growth. Growth that just blossoms. This is growth. Growth that just keeps going and going and going. Going and going. This is long-term growth, Gemini. What a wonderful message. If you've enjoyed this message from Spirit today, Gemini, would you like to become a part of our family and to subscribe? We would be honoured if you would. If you'd like to give us a little tick, a little thank you, and also maybe leave a message, I will have a look. And I usually send people a little heart. I just click on the little red heart just to let you know that I have acknowledged your message. I like to do that just to let you know that I have checked, the comments. And so, Gemini, time for you to walk that over that bridge. Time for you to, and Spirit is saying, don't look back. You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear. Hit those fears on the head. I'm always talking to everybody about the fear meridians, tapping the EFT. The fear meridian is is the collarbone here. And if you say, I have no fear, I have no fear, then your body listens and your body says, oh, we're not allowed to feel fearful. We better buck ourselves up here. Okay, we better get rid of all our fears. Believe you me, tapping works. It's very, very powerful. Gemini, thank you for joining me today. I hope we have helped you. Soon we will be releasing the September star signs for September. We'll be putting those out probably by the end of next week. And there are always spontaneous videos like this that we put out for everybody for the star signs, or we also just put them out for anyone and everybody that finds them. And so please, why not join us? Become a subscriber, and we will look forward to sending you all the messages that the Spirit gives you. Bye-bye for now, Gemini.